Dr. Chen stared at the dark matter sample suspended in the containment field. Something was wrong. He remembered eating breakfast in the station cafeteria this morning, eggs and coffee. But he also remembered a briefing? Officers around a table? No, that couldn't be right. The dark matter pulsed, and another memory crashed into his mind. Standing on a bridge, facing a view screen filled with an angry alien face. Mandibles clicking, weapons charging. "What the hell?" Chen whispered, gripping the lab table. His wedding ring felt wrong, too tight. Had it always been gold? He could have sworn it was platinum. And why did his hand look older? The containment field flickered. Chen's vision blurred. Suddenly, he remembered the Kryn sovereignty, their threats, the trade dispute that had spiraled into near war. He was supposed to be negotiating right now, wasn't he? But no, he was a scientist. He'd never left the station. He'd never even been on a starship command deck. Except he had. He could see it. Feel the captain's chair beneath him. Hear his first officer's voice. "Captain Chen, they're powering weapons." "No," he said aloud. "I'm not a captain. I'm a researcher. I study dark matter." The lab around him looked strange now. Had the walls always been this color? Where was his favorite coffee mug? Why couldn't he remember his colleague's name, the one who always hummed that annoying song? What song? Chen blinked. The containment field stabilized. The dark matter sample sat perfectly still, but something fundamental had shifted. He looked down at his hands, commander's insignia on his sleeve. When had he put on a uniform? His comm crackled. "Captain Chen to the bridge. The Kryn ambassador is hailing us again. Sir, we need you now." Chen, no, Captain Chen, straightened his uniform. Of course, the negotiations. He'd been preparing for this all week. The Kryn were difficult, but not unreasonable. He just needed to offer them access to the Proxima trade routes, and they'd back down from their territorial claims. He headed for the door, then paused. For just a moment, he could have sworn he was supposed to be doing something else, something in a lab, something important. The thought slipped away like smoke. "On my way," he said into his comm, and the captain strode toward the bridge with absolute certainty. Across the multiverse, in another reality, a different man stood in a laboratory staring at a dark matter sample. Dr. Chen touched his wedding ring, platinum, just as it had always been, and wondered why he suddenly felt so calm. The tense negotiations he'd been dreading for weeks seemed like a distant dream now. In fact, he couldn't quite remember what he'd been so worried about. He smiled and returned to his research. The dark matter readings were fascinating. Everything was exactly as it should be. If you could swap lives with another version of yourself from a parallel universe, what job would you want them to have? Comment below and follow for more mind-bending sci-fi.